All right, y'all, I'm back. This is going to be pretty painstaking work, etching in I'm sorry if I sound far away, it's because I turned away to look at the reference photo a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to be etching in the horns. And of course, I don't want to go too deeply because this is a small piece of clay and I don't want to lend to cracking. So I'm going to go in at one side and then finish up on the other. So I'm going along the sides and the tops right now, etching in as deeply as I dare, and I'll try to, when I'm editing, make this video closer for you. I'll zoom in so that hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm having to etch at awkward angles because of the ears, but I'm not really worried. I think I'll work it out. I'll work it out. And there's no need for me to talk through this. Very, very self-explanatory. So I hush now. I just remembered when I turned this that I've got to put those marks on this side of the face. I don't know if you remember from the last video, but I had done it and then was not at all happy with the results. So I ended up taking some slip and some soft clay and going back in so that I could fix it. And if you're not methodical about your approach to what you're doing, it's easy to go and do something like that to an area and forget about it until you turn that piece around and realize, oh, okay, something's off. And then you realize you forgot about a whole step. So that's what just happened here. And that's why I just started going in and got distracted from what I was actually supposed to be doing on this video and started smoothing it out. All right, back to the task at hand. Once again, because I cannot dig too deeply on this delicate a form, I'm concerned about if when I glaze this, is it just going to go slide into those grooves and make all this effort null and void? I don't know. I can't call it. I'll find out. I can't wait to buy a magnifying glass for this type of work. I'm going to need it. I'm being so gentle with this piece. Oh my God. Because one wrong move, especially once this becomes bone dry, can cause this to crumble and break. So I'm trying to go really easy. I'm going to put it out on the patio to dry and tent it with a plastic bag so that it's far out of the way. I don't even want it being on the table because I'm liable to forget because they're such small pieces, and I might start wedging clay or pounding it on the table, which I usually try not to do anyway because this table's not sturdy enough for it, but sometimes I forget myself and do it, and I don't want this piece rocking with any vibrations because it will be the death of it. So I think it's best for me to approach the scoring that I have to do from the side and compare. Last video, I was talking about how the scoring came here. Not the scoring, but, you know, the detail came here and behind the eye. I think I need a different tool. Maybe this one. Let's see. I might go in with a different tool that I don't normally use, but I think it might do the trick for this. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's too deep. I think it's best if I just come in at an angle and just sort of pull away a little bit. I'm pressing in, but I'm pulling away too. As I exit, I'm pulling out a little. That's enough to make me happy, and there's a little bit of fur detailing on the eye that I'm going to drag down. It's on the other one just like that. I'm just etching it in. And brushing in the direction of the etching, turning it around to compare because I didn't go as deeply on this eye and I want to. So I'm going to fix that up right now. And I'm just examining it, seeing some things I want to fix. I know that I wanted to make these ears more narrow at this joining part as well. So I'm figuring the best way to do that is to work from the bottom up slowly and then start coming around. And I'm also going in the opposite direction as well, that's fine. Whatever you have to do to achieve the desired look. I'm digging in firmly, but being careful not to push too hard, because again, all of this is delicate work at this point. I'm sorry, I pulled it out of the camera range. Just making these edge lines deeper. And again, that's because I don't know if this glaze, once it's applied, is just going to seep into and make all of this a moot point. Not sure. But this is definitely the finished piece. I'm going to let him dry. I'm going to take a couple of photos real quick after I clean off the surface. And as always, thank you for hanging in there with me. There won't be any more videos tonight because I got to get to work on a piece that can't be revealed until it's revealed. All right? Peace.